What's up, guys? Average Sniper here. Welcome to the video. Sit back, relax, smack that like button. Today we're talking about PUBG 2. How many videos have been made saying PUBG 2 confirmed? More details here. There's not been an official announcement as far as I know. There's been some budget reports that have come out that use the name PUBG 2. There has been talk about upgrading to Unreal Engine 5. That is actually confirmed. That's been in the roadmap for the past 2 years, I believe. And today I saw another news article flash across my screen that I thought I would share with you guys because it looked like it had some interesting stuff about PUBG 2, which is also going to give me the opportunity to share my opinion on exactly what I think PUBG 2 will be. And you should value my opinion because I have never been wrong about anything in my entire life. Just kidding. All right, so here's the article. Crafted plans for PUBG to be more than a battle royale. Okay. I don't know what Subnautica 2 drama has to do with it. But let's take a look. Cool screenshot. This news article is from 1 day ago, I believe, July 29th, 2025. So at the time I'm making this video, it is July 30th, 2025. All right, let's take a look at this. Krafton is looking to transform its popular PUBG Battle Royale game into something broader. Oh God. The Korean publisher reminded investors today that is preparing to upgrade PUBG to Unreal Engine 5. Unreal, of course, is the gaming tech built by Epic, maker of PUBG competitor Fortnite. Yeah, Epic dropped support for PUBG, I think, after they made Fortnite some conflict of interest or something. PUBG sued them. It was a long time ago. They lost a lawsuit. But I think most gamers know where the Unreal Engine comes from. PUBG's still running on UE4, but they have announced plans to upgrade to UE5. Now, here's the line that really got me. All right. Oh, wait, hold on. And with that tech comes ambitions that sound like Krafton would like to do more to match Fortnite. Well, if they wanted to compete with Fortnite, they should have started about 7 years ago, but here we are. In the age of PUBG 2.0, it will not simply be a battle royale game per se, the company's chief financial officer, Dong-Kun Bae, told investors during a quarterly earnings call today. PUBG will become a gameplay platform. All right, so look at this. In the age of PUBG 2. So that sentence makes me think that PUBG 2, as it is rumored, will be part of the Unreal Engine 5 upgrade. And then they say PUBG will become a gameplay platform. He added, we are developing wide-ranging modes under that objective. I feel like that's why with every update, they seem to be adding some new feature they're testing out. Destructible environments, different types of weapons, different types of like bombing zones, destructible buildings. They even added radar for a while and a bunch of weird gear that you could equip at the beginning of each match, which they quickly did away with. But it seems like they've been using PUBG as like a beta test platform almost. All right, we are developing wide-ranging modes under that objective. This tracks with Epic's own push to turn Fortnite from a game widely used as a battle royale to one that functions as a platform that also encompasses a Lego game, a music game, and a host of user-made creations. Publishers with the biggest live service offerings badly want to turn their mega games into platforms to keep players immersed in their product, even if they're playing different games inside it. Like Roblox. Okay, I never played Roblox before, but I do have some little nephews that absolutely love Roblox, one in particular. So I do understand that Roblox is basically a gaming platform with tons of things you can do inside of it and other games. PUBG is consistently one of the top games on Steam, having peaked at just over 700,000 players today. Mobile versions of the game are popular worldwide. Super popular. PUBG's switch to Unreal has been teased by Krafton since early 2024, though there's no date for its completion. Bay said that the company has been speeding up the development process to make the shift to Unreal. They're talking about Unreal Engine 5. The company also wants to enable its players to make their own user-generated riffs on PUBG, another echo of Epic's Fortnite strategy. That's right. We recently heard news about PUBG adding user-generated content. All right. Subnautica 2 clarification from the CEO. During the same quarterly earnings call today, Krafton executives were careful to not say too much about the ongoing dispute over Subnautica 2 and the ousted founders of that game's Krafton-owned studio Unknown Worlds. Oh, I guess that's a drama they were talking about at the beginning of this. So that probably doesn't have much to do with PUBG. Okay, let's see what else it says, though, just in case. Executives restated the company's position that it fired the studio's 3 longtime leaders due to a dispute over whether Subnautica 2 is going to have enough content for an early access 2025 launch. The fired founders disagree, saying the company wanted to avoid paying them a bonus. An analyst asked Krafton execs whether the issues around Subnautica 2 indicated that Krafton was struggling to keep internal projects on track, a worrying sign given the company's growing ambition. CEO Dong Kunbei wants to address that assumption. Okay. Well, we don't need to read more about that. That's for sure. That's a trick. That's a trick to get people to subscribe to this website. So anyway, PUBG 2. Now, the very first time we heard rumors about this, during, I think it was on a budget expense list or some kind of a budget expense report, they used the word or the phrase PUBG 2. And everybody was getting super excited, and I tried to keep my cool. I don't even think I made a video about it right away because we've heard tons of PUBG rumors, PUBG 2 rumors, I mean, over the years, and none of them have turned out to be true. Maybe some of them are true, but it just hasn't come to fruition yet. But here's what I think. Here's my opinion on exactly what PUBG 2 is going to be. And I feel like when I first said this, I got a lot of pushback, not in a super negative way. People just wanted to believe something else. But I believe that PUBG 2 will not be a separate game. I think it's going to be like a new PUBG season almost. Like Warzone 2, 3, and 4. Still the same Warzone game, just a renamed title with new maps, new guns, etc. Seems like every time a new Call of Duty comes out, they update Warzone from like 2 to 3 to 4. But it's still the same Warzone. It's a little different, but it's not like you have 4 separate versions of Warzone installed on your computer or your console. I don't believe that when PUBG 2 comes out, people will still be able to play the original PUBG. I think the original PUBG is going to merge into what they will collectively call PUBG 2. And that will most likely happen when the Unreal Engine 5 update gets released. The game will look and feel slightly different with massive improvements because Unreal Engine 5, obviously way better than Unreal Engine 4. And because of this, they will be able to call it PUBG 2.0. So I would think of PUBG 2 less of they're developing another game and more they're simply updating this game with a very large update, at which point they will rename this game to PUBG 2.0. So that is just my opinion. It's okay if you don't agree. I'd love to hear your opinions in the comments. Hopefully nobody's disappointed about this. I know lots of people think that when a new game comes out, it means they'll be able to keep playing the old game. But I don't think that's going to be the case with PUBG. So that's my opinion on it. That's the latest PUBG news. Subscribe, turn notifications on if you like PUBG live streams, content, and if you want to stay up to date with the latest news. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and follow me for that information. I'll put a link to this article I used in the video description. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, hit that like button. Go down to the comment section and let me know your opinion on this. And if you have any information that I did not mention, I'm sure me and the rest of the community would absolutely love to hear your feedback. So I will see you guys on the next video or the next live stream. Thanks for watching. Later.